I'm Red River Metis from Treaty 6. I'm currently quarantining on the stolen territories of Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh people. I am on my 6th day of quarantine, and today I just found out that I am being laid off of my position as curatorial intern, as well that my workshop for next month is canceled until a later date. I'm both a curator, emerging curator, as well as an emerging artist. Within my curation, I primarily work with Indigenous voices, and within my art practice, I am using beadwork as a way to think through my Métis identity. Something that I've really been considering through both of my practices is my position as both the settler and the settled, and how I can harness my privilege in order to represent the people I work with. Working with Indigenous people, I realize that a lot of artists do not feel comfortable voicing their concerns within the institution due to their safety. I am centering care within my practice by being an advocate for Indigenous voices and attempting to create safe spaces for Indigenous people within the institution. There's a call for Indigenous curators and artists to take up these roles, but often the mentorship and the tools aren't put in place in order to ensure our success. I want to ensure that artists I work with are represented in a way that amplifies the voices. As an Indigenous curator and as an artist in a position of privilege, I recognize the need to demand relationships that are centered in understanding and that are not exploitive of Indigenous people, especially when many of us are forced to work and exist within white-centered institutions. Yeah, I want to thank you for considering our kin in this really difficult times and reallocating funds that you have to support us because it's so important to be supported. That's my 2-minute alarm going off. But yeah, thank you again, and I please stay safe and healthy.